All right, class. So, welcome to the Comic Book Colloquium Online this summer. This is going to be a really cool class. I hope you enjoy it. I just want to point out first that this class, the whole point of this class, is looking at graphic novels, which is kind of a word for adult comic books, but comic books, graphic novels are kind of interchangeable terms. Although comics and comic books are more generally associated to like the superhero stuff rather than the, kind of more adult stuff. But anyways, the point of this class is that we are going to be looking at graphic novels and evaluating, arguing that they are worthy of the same kind of scholarly study and criticism and attention that other famous, pieces of art and novels, that you see in museums or they're studied in college and literature courses, that they're just as valuable as those, just as worthy of academic study. Like, that's the whole point of our class. So every time you write a discussion or an essay, you got to think about it through that lens. Okay, so here are the books. As I've said in the announcement in the email, most of them you can find online for free. You can get interlibrary loan within 10 days, all that good stuff. I made sure that maybe one or two of the new ones you can't, like the Attica one, and maybe George Takei, it may not be fully online yet. Sorry about that. But, the other ones, I'm pretty sure every single one is. In fact, I think I emailed you the first 99 pages of the textbook, which is a comic book, which is great. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time on the syllabus, but you can kind of read it, for yourself. The main thing that I do want to point out is, Gordon's email and D2L's email, they're not compatible. So if you try to email my Gordon email from the D2L email or try to email the D2L email from your Gordon email, whatever, they won't mix. So the best way to get a hold of me is send me an email, just through Gordon email. But I'm checking like every day, so you're sure to get back to me. I'll sure to get back to you that day. If it's the weekend, it may take me a day or two because I may be out on the river or something. Okay, I have to have some kind of email or some kind of discussion post from you by May 29th, or you're going to be dropped from the course. So you got to get something to me by then for sure. I don't want to read you all this boring stuff. I'm just trying to hit the highlights for you. Because this is a 2 credit course, I've kind of dropped the length and the number of essays that I would usually do for this course when it's 3 credits. So there's only going to be 3 essays total of the 6 books, and because you'll get your choice between a couple of them, and so they're only going to be about 600 words long, but they need to be well written. Because they're going to be that short, you can't waste a lot of words. You're going to have an optional revision of the first essay because I don't expect people to just jump into this knowing how to write essays about comic books, especially if you haven't taken 1102 yet. Um, and there is one final, we're required one essay with a little bit of research in it, but I'm not asking for much, and I'm providing most of the research. But there will be one final research essay on Alan Moore's work. This only 900 word essay with a works cited page. And I'm only asking for 2 to 3 scholarly sources, and of which, I'll provide unless you're looking for your own, because I have like a whole library of books about Alan Moore. Um, so that's all the essays for the semester. Now there's going to be one discussion post on every book we read. And, those discussion posts are going to total up to around 100 points or so. Um, I may have to go back in and change them. They may be sitting at 20 right now. I'm not sure. But, give or take, each discussion post will be worth between 10 and 20 points. Okay, this is the course calendar. I have just this part of the syllabus in another document so you can get to it very quickly. It has all the due dates of, when you need to have things read by, when essays are due, when discussions are due. If you need a couple of days to write an essay, make sure you're looking ahead. But it basically has a breakdown of when everything's due for you. Okay, and again, this stuff is just standard syllabus stuff. that you can read on your own, stuff like, I don't know, COVID junk, and that may change between now and the time class starts. Uh, but it doesn't matter because we're online. So let me go to the discussion now. Well, actually, you know what? I'll save that for a second recording.